Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Slow Cooker Sunday. I say good morning because obviously it's Slow Cooking Sunday. We have to start it off in the morning. So today's video, I prepped it last night, so I will quickly put a clip in. So I'm filming this bit really late at night, just adding it in. Just wanted to show what this looks like once I mix all the herbs together. So just to clarify, that's the garlic, onion, paprika, rosemary, oregano, thyme, salt and pepper with olive oil. Like I said, I just wanted to quickly show because obviously I put this in overnight, but I couldn't do actually too much recording due to children being in bed. So I completely covered it and I pushed it into the slits, and it's going in to the fridge now all night until tomorrow morning, which is where you are currently listening to me cooking the rest of it. So yeah, what I got started on yesterday was just like the marinade for the pork chops that we're going to do. So let me just show you. So we're making garlic and herb lamb shanks. So we've got it all here that we covered up last night, left in the fridge to marinate. Now obviously the reason I didn't record last night is because obviously kids in bed, missus in bed, things like that. I don't want to risk waking them up by being noisy. So there we go. So this is the first time I've uncovered them this morning. And they're looking, wow, they smell really strong, really nice. Obviously you can see all the juice, so what we'll scrape all this off and put it to one side, and we are going to now fry the pork chops for 45 minutes on each side. So just while the pan's heating up to quickly fry off the pork chops, that's with roughly a tablespoon of olive oil. In the mix for the marinade was... well, it says 3 onions, but as you can see, there's already a lot of onion in it. I just used one fairly big one. That's the only alteration I've made to the recipe, kind of, actually. I'll talk more about that in a minute. 5 cloves of garlic, 3 teaspoons of dried thyme, 2 teaspoons of dried oregano, 1 teaspoon of rosemary, 1 tablespoon of paprika, 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 black pepper, and then 4 tablespoons of olive oil, because the last one goes into the pan for frying. Now, this was obviously lamb shanks. For the life of me, I could not get lamb shanks from anywhere. Actually, I tried every supermarket like in our surrounding area, and we've got Morrison's, Aldi, Lidl, Tesco and Sainsbury's. Nobody had lamb shanks. So I changed it to like these really nice like lamb chops. But it's still lamb. I've done everything that it tells you to do. Obviously, I put the slits in, made sure I pushed all the marinade into it. So I can't see there being too much difference in like quality and anything like that. So this should be really nice. So, like I said, what we're going to do now is, now that the pan's heating up, we're going to scrape all the marinade off. Well, not all of it off, but, put it all to one side. Fry off the pork chops, and then we'll show you what to do after. Right, so here we go. So, I do believe the pork chops are ready to go on now. Okay, so they are now frying away nicely. So what we're going to do now is, we're going to measure out 1 cup of wine or half a cup of wine or 110 ml and a cup of veg stock or 225 ml. Okay, so we're just going to give these a flip now. There we go. Yeah, they're looking good. We don't want to end up cooking them, do we? So I'm just going to turn it down a little bit. And they're just frying away nicely. And we've got the red wine here. That's a half a cup. We've got 225 ml of stock. And we've got the slow cooker on high, just getting ready now. So I've just transferred the pork chops over into the slow cooker. Now we're going to add the rest of the marinade into here and then start mixing it in with the stock and the red wine. Right, so here we go. So the rest of the marinade gets chucked into the pan. All the juices, all the seasoning. This is going to smell really good. There we go. So obviously I've not done as many like lamb. Well, sorry, I said pork chops earlier, didn't I? Lamb chops. As like the recipe because we don't need to eat that much, but the marinade I've gone with the recipe because obviously we don't want to have a repeat of the other week where I skimped on everything and it ended up not being so. Now this smells fantastic, can I just say as well. So now we're going to add in the red wine. Give that a quick mix. And then we're going to add in the veg stock, which we have just here to the side. Don't want to splash it. There we go. So we're going to stir this and we're going to bring it to the boil. Okay, so it's just coming to the boil now. Don't know if you can see in the middle here. Yeah, you can on the camera. It is now starting to boil and bubble. Smells fantastic. The smokiness of the paprika and the red wine just complementing each other amazingly. It's like if you've ever cooked chorizo in red wine. I don't know if you've ever done that. That's just the best smell ever, and that's basically what this is kind of giving off. So obviously we're going to make sure it is definitely boiling. Then we're going to pour this over the lamb chops. I keep calling them pork chops, it's doing my head in. The lamb chops, and we're going to get it cooking. Okay, so here we go. So we're going to try and not spill any. I want to coat it as much as possible. Obviously, all the excess I'm just going to get me... Oh, fell in quite easily actually. So I'm just going to get my spoon and just give... I know you can't really see it that well now, but I'm just going to give it a quick scraping. Like so. Awesome. Right. There we go. So that is, yep, covered nicely. Wow. Smells so good. So now, what we're going to do is leave it on high, covered up obviously, for 1 hour, and then we're going to turn it down to low and cook it for another 6 to 8 hours. Okay, so it has been 6 hours. Oh, it smells fantastic. Let's see, so this is just a normal knife. It should. Look at that, just cut straight in, wow. That is perfect. Just each and every one straight in and through. Wow. Yeah, so I'm going to put this on to stay warm and I'm going to make some mashed potato to go with it. Okie dokie, so it's all done and it looks amazing. It smells fantastic. Obviously I've done it with some mash and I poured what's like leftover of the onion, I don't know what to call it, the onion mix, the marinade over the top because that's cooked lovely, all the juices have mixed in nicely. Obviously I've done it with some peas as well. I just feel like that's what's perfect to go with it. So let's give it a try. So it absolutely just fell to pieces whilst cutting it up, which is exactly what you want. So I don't want to drop it on the floor, but it just looks amazing. So the paprika and the red wine is like overpowering in the smell, which is just perfect for me because I love that stuff. But here we go. Oh. That's beautiful. That is absolutely amazing. I'll 100% be making this again. Absolutely perfect. I'm gutted I couldn't get the lamb shanks, but it really doesn't matter because I've swapped it out. Obviously, it's cooked just beautifully. So I'm going to wrap this up now because I'm going to go off and absolutely annihilate this. I hope you enjoyed this. Leave a like if you did. If you're not subscribed already, obviously subscribe. It helps me out massively. And obviously, if you want, you should do because this is a great channel with good content. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you think. Because we actually managed to not, balls this one up a bit. But yeah, other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.